Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, Faith, how you doing, Kathy? Cerebral, holy cow, it's been a minute since you've been here. L.W. McQuaid, proud sponsor of fubaronpatroll, Good Citizen Media. Snart the old lady, what's up, Fubar fan, how you doing? Melon Cutter, what's happening? William, how you doing? American Hunter, how's it going? Always something's in the house. Sub-Zero, how you doing? Skeeter, June, how you doing? Stan the man's in the house. Stacy, how you doing? So we had a pretty decent storm here. We do have some flooding, some minor flooding on some of the streets. Hey, Vinny. MJ, how you doing? Terry, what's up? So, down on Ames, for those of you that live here in town, Ames is does have standing water, like normal. Hey, Pony, how you doing? James, what's up? Robert, how you doing, sir? Oh no, we don't storm chase in the car. I am not going to run into a hailstorm with this car and get it beat to heck.
Go ahead.
Last name Smith. Sam, Mary, Ida, Tom, Henry, First of Angel, Adam, Nora, George, Edward, Lincoln, middle initial E. Edward, date of birth 1989, 1102, White Mountain.
We're putting up fishing. How big is my trunk? Hey, Joni, how you doing? It's actually starting to turn into a double rainbow. American Hunter, it's not that bad. I went down there.
Laramie County.
There is standing water, but
also for
it's
revocation of
passable.
license, fishing after suspended.
Oops!
24, okay. I'm not in contact yet. I'll confirm when I make contact.
That's a new charge.
Copy.
Fishing after suspended. That one's a new one on me. Oh, Joni, no way.
He's not here, but the victim is, so I'm going to see if we can get some follow-up photos.
But yeah, down on Ames, there is standing water, but it's passable. It's not like it's under 3 feet of water. Brenda, how you doing? Yeah, American Hunter, it's not that deep. So it was raining there real hard. Some of the construction cones actually floated out into the middle of the street. Hey, Steven, how you doing? It's not working yet. Hey, Jamie, how you doing? No, what's crazy is before the storm hit, I went and got a car wash. Okay, I'll have to figure out why command doesn't work, that command prompt. I've been doing a lot of work on the channel. Bobby, what's up? Kenneth. Robert, we get a little bit of flooding here. Just depending, just like any other place. There's areas that are very, very prone to it, like down on Ames Avenue. And heck, if it starts spitting, Ames freaking floods. But there's a small stream right next to it, and when the stream goes, it floods its banks and goes over onto the street. So we were finally able to get LW's overlay on, and then my overlay. So slowly but surely we're figuring this all out. Sharon, how you doing? But parts of South Greeley here flooded a little bit. Like I said, some of the construction cones decided to float down the road. So it started raining pretty hard here for a few minutes. Okay, let's get out on the road a little bit. But yeah, I thought I was in the Home Depot real quick, checking something at the Home Depot when it started raining. And then it really started coming down. And I'm going, uh-oh. I was starting to worry that I was going to need to put an outboard on the back of the car. Tim, how you doing? Here's those cones that were floating down the road earlier. Looks like we took a little bit of tree damage in some areas. Branches are down. Damien, holy cow, for 13 months, man. Thank you, Damien. Thank you for being a member for that long. Still got a little bit of standing water in some areas.
Let me get down here. 326 Nora. It'll be a white Hyundai Accent. Post 2.
Down to Ames and see if the water receded there. The Owens. Well, that's cool. I didn't like Church's chicken. I've never been a fan. I like the unhealthy chicken. I like the stuff that's like breaded. So it's like up at I go to KFC and get the extra crispy chicken. So I guess I'm going to need to wash the car again tomorrow. But hey, the car was clean. And there's that little creek. Little creek there. And it doesn't take much for that thing to flood. So unfortunately it floods the underpass here. Like I said, I went through it earlier. It wasn't too bad. Oh boy. Yeah, now it's a lot worse than it was. Looks like a couple cars got stalled out in there already. You know, if you go through it slowly, you should. Like I said, I went through this earlier. It wasn't as bad though. If you go through slowly, you'll be fine. Yes, I'm sitting here getting you guys some good video of the flooding. Let's see if we can. I mean, these other small cars, they're making it through, but you just gotta take it real slow. yeah, we got a little bit of rain. But yeah, that underpass. Kiss me a cow. How you doing? Well, I mean, in the truck, our car is pretty low to the ground, so. I don't want to flood out the car.
He's got a flat tire, and he's already had a flat tire prior to this. I'm not sure if he has all the equipment that he needs for a tire change, but he's on a breathing machine. He'd like some traffic control. He can't find the hazards on the motorhome at this time. I was just hoping somebody could check on him and see exactly what we need to do for him.
But sooner or later,
Between 25.
sooner or later, the city's going to have to address.
Welcome.
Sooner or later, the city's going to have to address how to get that water out of there. I mean, shore up the stream a little more, or elephant. Put bigger sewage lines down there or something. But yeah, when it rains hard, that underpass just constantly floods. Heather, how you doing? Heather, you starting to get nervous yet? Them pre-wedding nerves starting to kick in? So it's real easy. You just go in, say,
Yeah, please tell me available.
say, you just go in, say, yeah, okay, whatever, yeah, I do. I'll get it. And then run away. Hey, Dennis. Hello, Jesus. No tornado chasing tonight. Hey, Wyo, what's up? Now, Heather, what you should do is when they turn to you and say, Heather, do you take this man to be your lawfully wedded husband? You sit there, kind of scratch your chin going, you know, I really don't know. Is he really worth it?
Mary.
Do I really want the trouble?
California trailer plate on a white enclosed trailer.
See everybody in the church gasp. Hey, Queen, how you doing? Hey, Linda, how you doing? Thank you. So, we had a pretty good storm here. Wasn't a gully washer, but it was decent. Yeah, the street works fine for a creek bed. You know, they could at least either dig the creek there deeper, divert it under the underpass, or at least throw some sandbags up there. Hello, Jamie. See, both of my marriages, we never had one of those proper marriages. I think my ex-wife and my current wife was scared that I'd turn around to everybody doing exactly that. Should I really do this? Let me take a poll. Everybody that's shown up, do you really think I should do this or not? Oh, holy cow. Damien, thank you for the $5 for Popper food. It'll actually go into the gas tank. That's 2 gallons of gas. Almost 2 gallons of gas. David M., how you doing, sir? So, obviously, as you can hear, the scanner's quiet. It's because Heather doesn't work at nights anymore. That's why the scanner's so quiet. I'm not showing any buffering, Dennis. Oh, now, well, there's Started to buffer there for a second. Here, we'll run over to the Maverick. Yeah, but see, now, Heather, I mean, seriously, what the heck? You moved to Days, and there's now been 2 shootings in 2 weeks. I mean, seriously. Hey, Gira, how you doing? I'm just saying, Heather, you know, I mean, you know I stream at night. So it just seems like the nighttime activity has now turned to the daytime activity, and it's awful suspicious. It's at the same time that you switched from night to days. See, Heather's the troublemaker. Trouble follows Heather around. So that's got to be the explanation. Well, like I said, Heather, trouble just follows you around. That's why we need you back on nights. Because this whole last week was just slow as all get out. Last night we got an arrest. We filmed an arrest. I've heard those stupid calls. They call 911. McDonald's forgot my fries. They forgot my chicken McNuggets. Seriously? And you're calling 911 on that? Shouldn't you just go back to the restaurant and say, yo, guys, you forgot this? Hey, Kevin. Big Tech, what's up? I want to tell you what, I've heard so many weird calls out here. Like that person that called 911 like 37 times in a row. It was like, what? Calamity! Hey, we've been worried about you. How are you doing? How are you feeling? I called you and left a message. Hey guys, remember when talking to Calamity to use caps. She has a hard time seeing the screen.
Dispatch quality 8 truck. Quality 8. 3300 block central with a... not even sure what kind of vehicle it is. It's a black SUV. Wyoming.
I'm not even sure what type of vehicle it is.
42, possibly a Land Rover.
Oh, we got to go see this one. The officer doesn't even know what type of vehicle it is. So yeah, Calamity, somebody came in, said you fell and that you were going to need surgery. Are you okay? Let's see if we can get to Central to go see what type of vehicle this is. Calamity is one of our superstars. Oh, I was told it was because you fell. I was told the surgery was because you fell. Hey, there is a vehicle out here. I don't know what you could call it. It's a Frankenstein vehicle. I've only seen it once. And it's definitely a homemade job. It's on a truck frame. And all it is just a bunch of steel tubing, and I don't know what you would call it. But I've seen it once since living in Cheyenne. But it's the darndest home build. Hey, Dirk. Yeah, I've only seen that vehicle once. And when I first saw it, it reminded me of like a swamp buggy. So I don't know what he's got it titled as. But it's definitely something to see. But it's kind of like, I guess to describe it, it's kind of like a swamp buggy meets the Beverly Hillbillies vehicle. I mean, it's kind of neat to look at. It does exactly what it was built for, to bring smiles to people's faces.
Engine 6, MS-160, medical emergency at 702 Delrange Boulevard, Apartment B, at 702 Delrange Boulevard, Apartment Boy, for a 54-year-old female complaining of chest pain, difficulty breathing. AMR status is now 3 at 2045.
But yeah, it does exactly what it's designed to do, for people to go
southeast corner of the parking lot.
For people to go WTF and smile.
25-6.
We've got real high humidity, guys, so let me wipe off the lens here. There we go, that's better. The lenses on the camera might be fogging up a little bit. Linda, we're almost there. So about probably a minute and a half. Depending if we catch the lights or not. Yeah, they've probably let him go already, but we'll check. Yeah, they've let him go already. They've already let him go. I don't see the flashies. go back around. Oh, that's right. I took a left at the 31.
2015 Kia Optima, also parked on the southeast side by the bus garage. Took any passenger. 840 John. RP is waiting in a black Kia Telluride. 1240 Pro.
That's right. Pershing's the 3000 block. Come on, Light. Cut over on 4th. Yeah, still no flashies that I can see. Oh, they let him go. Oh, nope. There's the flashies. Fun part is going to try to get this on video. Well, whoever they had pulled over is gone. So they let him go. Where he went to, we don't know. Yeah, there you go, Jason. It's a Frankenstein. It's a neat vehicle to see.
Call 68, Paul 11, traffic complete. Near the Boy Scout hut at Lions Park, 4427 Lions Park Drive. There's a male riding around on the pathways on a moped. described as a Hispanic male riding a white and red moped.
What's the gate on, guys?
Follow the train.
I'm back in break.
2053.
But those Frankenstein vehicles, I don't know how you register them.
Back in.
2054.
Because you got to have a make and model on it.
You level 1 or level 2 inspector?
I am.
I'll be at 84's reporting we've got a vehicle with someone missing duals at the port of entry and would like a level 1 or 2 trooper to come assist if possible. I-80 port of entry.
I'll give him a call. I'm not available for that right now.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. 2055.
So, I'm not sure if you have to register it by what the frame is. Because if it's by VIN, you'd have to take the VIN off the frame. But if it's two vehicles in one, theoretically it's got two different VIN numbers.
At 2205 Gordon Road, space 23, 2205 Gordon Road, space 23. Locations per GPS coordinates the RP provided. States there is a male there making suicidal threats. Negative weapons.
Charlie 41 for both.
2059.
At least one motorcycle. Temp Wyoming 473132.
2100.
Oh my gosh. You know, even on slow nights, we have fun here. Yes, I said the S word. So, once again, we're just waiting on the scanner. Yeah, see, William, that's what I thought, is you go by the one on the frame. Melon Cutter, I thought the ring of fire was every time that you pass gas. So, I did order a new holder for the phone, since this one is falling apart. It seems like I order like 2 or 3 holders a year. We'll see how this one works out. Hey, bearded one. Mountain Cutter, I wasn't paying attention till the end. Remember, I can't pay attention to chat really when I'm driving. The windows are fogging up. Give me a second here, guys. Hey, Alex, how you doing? what's up? Okay, Scanner, anytime now. Alf, how you doing? Oh, it's Wyle's birthday! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You know what that means. Happy birthday to Wyo. Happy birthday to Wyo. Happy birthday, dear Wyo. Happy birthday to you. Oh my gosh. Okay, come on, Scanner. This storm may have washed all the crime away again. Hey, Paul, how you doing? Paul, anything could be better than my singing.
That's for 1-4, not 1-3.
You know, probably a colonoscopy is better than my singing.
4832, I'm here. I can relay.
Alright, so the vehicle is facing north. There's no vehicles in front of suspect's vehicle. RP's behind suspect vehicle, and there's about 1, 2, 3 campers behind suspect vehicle.
Where's this at?
I can't get eyes on the suspect vehicle. He's parked between big bushes and some trees.
I wonder if that's the call where the person wants to unalive themselves. Oh, just think. You'll have enough, you'll get enough sleep when you're dead. Which is morbid, but it's true. Oh, come on. Let's not turn into another slow night. Heck, at least last night we got an arrest. I'm telling you, it's Heather's fault. Okay, Linda, you sleep well. You have a good one. 5 helicopters just went over your house? I saw somebody said a Chinook. Oh, Lordy. When was the Chinook? They may have came into the airport to refuel. Oh, you know what that is? That might actually be the 135th out of Colorado heading up to Guernsey. They may be doing their 2 weeks a year training up in Guernsey. Oh my gosh. Hey, John.
At 3229 Randy Road, 3229 Randy Road, unknown apartment. Subject is supposed to be outside the building. For a female texting dispatch in Nebraska reporting a suicidal male at that location. We have his name in the call, no other description.
My gosh, what is it with all these calls of people wanting to unalive themselves? Yeah, Wyo, they're probably in formation. So yeah, I bet you they're heading up to Guernsey if they went up northbound, if they went north. Yeah, they called out the National Guard because of my singing. It was radio interference. Oh, for crying out loud.
Anybody with 40 non-lethal, can they head our way?
What non-lethal?
Can you ask and see if anybody is carrying 40 millimeter non-lethal at the moment, or what is there?
Uh-oh.
We'll see what we can do.
They've got a situation.
Did you need someone 40 certified?
55 is looking for someone who has a 40 non-lethal.
That's probably from we show 79 en route.
2116.
I don't know where it's at, but yeah, it sounds like this might be one of the people that want to unalive themselves, and now they've got a standoff. I don't know where it's at. They're looking for somebody that's got a 40 with non-lethal rounds, i.e. rubber bullets, beanbags. But I don't know the address. Hey Ella, how you doing? But I know we've got like 2 or 3 calls going on right now of people that want to unalive themselves. Well, there's like 3 different ones going on right now, so... And even if we rewind, we won't know which one it is.
The turn number in the narrative.
Okay, she's not picking up at all for me.
Of course not.
Call 205, call 85.
Call 205.
We're staged at the corner of Campstool and Campstool.
Copy.
Okay, it's up on Campstool and Campstool. Where the heck is that? That tells us where they're at.
That's because I cleared mounted sound X on a trip out of California, but that plate's very much different.
And for definitely not a trailer, can you push that into the call, the manufacturer's trail master?
Sure. If you want me to block that exit?
Negative.
Okay.
Put them down a little further east on that road you're going to be on.
Okay, this sounds like it's at a trailer park of some sort. Right, but they said Campstool and Campstool. And it sounds like some sort of trailer park. I can go down there and kind of investigate, but I don't want to get too close to the scene. Especially if there's
Blocking the views, I can't see inside the car. That's right. That's on the east side of the vehicle. I don't see anyone in front of him as of right now.
Yeah, we need to get eyes on the car to be able to move further west.
Yeah, go do that.
Okay, it sounds like somebody's barricaded themselves inside their vehicle. Yeah, I do remember this call coming in. Yeah, it's somebody that wants to no longer be with us. Yeah, I just don't know the intersection of Camp Stool and Camp Stool. Okay, it's out there then. So what we'll do, I'll see if I can, I mean, I could probably get into the area, but I don't.
You have AMR stage, please.
2826.
I don't want to go out there and film somebody that's, yeah, that's just not good on video. But I could stage up. I could stage up out in the area, and we can listen to the stuff as it goes on the scanner.
At Walmart, 580 Livingston Avenue, 580 Livingston Avenue. Law enforcement's on scene requesting you to stage for a suicidal male. AMR status is now 2.
This is at the Walmart.
2127.
It's at the Walmart. So wherever it's happening at Walmart, I'll make sure we're on the other side. I got a feeling they're staging to do less, they're staging to do non-lethal when they want the ambulance close.
Support 1, non-emergent medical at Walmart, 580 Livingston Avenue, 580 Livingston Avenue. Law enforcement's on scene requesting you to stage for a suicidal male at 2129.
Oops. How about I just run the red light, shall we? I saw the green light. Hello. The turn lights are still red. Ding dong. There they go. Now I've got the green light. So I'm going to stage up like away from this. I think that's probably all done way over there. Okay, I'm not seeing. The only police action that I'm seeing is actually down the road here. Well, maybe down the road here. Because it's not in the Walmart parking lot. Mind you, also, I don't see any flashing lights in the area either. Oh my gosh, is it up on the highway? So here's what I'm gonna do. Let me see exactly where this is at, because I don't want to get too close to this. Oops. A big old puddle. Step out of that. There we go, dry ground.
Okay, I got it.
One 60.
Clear available to reach on.
Copy, you make status 3.
Copy 3 north.
2133.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is whip it around. What's going on They've got eyes on the subject and asked me to stay down here. So just a heads up, if you're at Walmart or going to Walmart, do not go to Walmart.
Charlie 80 traffic. Charlie 80.
Guys, please, I'm asking everybody, please stay out of the area.
Wyoming 2 Paul 982 George on a red Kia.
Stay out of the area of Walmart. So they've asked me to kind of stay back here. So we do have a standoff situation at Walmart with a person that wants to unalive themselves. Police do have eyes on him. They are asking the public to please avoid the Walmart on Livingston.
Pull it 5. Give us emergency traffic, please. All units, emergency traffic on channel 158 in Livingston, suicidal subject 2137.
Oh, 3.
Okay, they just lifted emergency traffic.
If you'll just hold your position, if he goes mobile, you're going to be eyes on.
Okay, here they come. They're going in. Please avoid the area of Walmart. Bay Path era. Yeah, I'm staying away from the scene. But about 4 or 5 patrol cars just went in. So I was politely asked to stay back here. So, Heaven, what's going on here is we've got a person.
1042. Have a great night.
We've got a person in the Walmart parking lot. We've got a person in the Walmart parking lot threatening to unalive himself. And he's allegedly barricaded in his car. It looks like police have moved in.
And County Road 217, I-25 Service Road, and County Road 217. Right around the 18 and I-25, have been reported that male in dark colored clothing. There's a small SUV with him. Hazards are on. Passerby RP advised that the subject ran out of gas. No further information. Information came from Barnes, Miami County Sheriff Dispatch and Correction.
So I've been asked to stay back here.
Speaking. Time 2143.
Cancel EMS.
Copy all units, emergency traffic listed on channel 1, 2143.
Copy direct. Please show us back in. Copy, you make status 4. Forcing.
So where you saw the crane and stuff is it looks like they're hanging a sign on the highway. So unknown at this point. They just, once again, they're canceling EMS. The ambulance.
Copy, confirming they need to enter.
Clear to enter.
2144.
The ambulance is leaving. The squad car that was next to me has now went to the scene very quickly. And I'm staying back here.
Right over.
Thank you very much. 2144.
Obviously, I don't want to get I don't want to get close in on this, because if the person successfully did what they said they were going to do, obviously I don't want their family to see it on my channel first. Hence why I haven't zoomed in on the vehicle or anything like that. So do not know if they've got, it sounds like they have made entry into the vehicle. They called off EMS, so hopefully they've got the person in custody and they will get the help that they much well need. But again, if this did go south, I don't want to be the one reporting on it. I don't want to show the vehicle or anything like that. So again, there is active police presence around the Walmart off Livingston. Please avoid the area. And I am not going any closer to the scene than this. Have a good night, Sarah. So obviously, Thera cannot tell us what's going on. Didn't even want to try to ask. So either way, guys, they've got the situation under control. We don't need to be here anymore. It's not a direct threat to the public. When it was a standoff situation, yes, it was a threat to the public since it was in the Walmart parking lot. But at this point, it's no longer a threat to the public, and that's all we need to know.
Yellow.
So, guys, for those that are going to probably question me on what was going on, the reason we ran on that was it was a direct threat to the public being in a public space like that. That's the reason I rolled on it. We could have gotten closer if we wanted to. However, if things went south, I did not want to be the one, in case whoever this person is, in case their family just happened to be watching, I'm not the one that's going to be breaking to them that their brother, sister, father, uncle, whatever was doing something stupid. That's why I stayed as far back as I did. Nobody could see the vehicle, the make and model of the vehicle. Nobody could see the person. All we saw was the police action going in. So they've secured the area. It sounds like they've made entry into the vehicle, and whatever's going on from then on out is what's going on. When I say I do not run on mental health calls unless this was one of those unless it's a direct threat to the public. This was, or could have been. So we know right now the public's safe. But for those that live here in Cheyenne, if you're planning on going to Walmart, stay away from the area. Stay away from the area, as they do have a police operation going on there. Sub-Zero, are they doing a parade for him or just the burial? Somebody might use YouTube crap. Sub-Zero, that's the one that unalived himself, correct? Oh, I'm messing around with the scanner. Looks like I may have to reprogram the scanner again. don't know what's for dinner. I should go home and see. I don't know why. Crying out loud. Oh, now I've done it. Well, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and call it a night. Just not a lot coming over the scan.
RP witnessed a female jump out of a truck screaming for help. Male started chasing her down the street on foot. They were last seen headed towards Snyder. Truck is still in front of the RP's house. All on 3. 10-6.
Interesting. Okay, guys, we're going to go ahead and call it a night. Guys, I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. I really do appreciate
48 Paul 68, residential alarm.
That's a residential alarm. So I do want to thank everybody for coming out tonight, hitting that thumbs up button, guys. You are awesome. Thank you guys for everybody that's donated to the channel, to my members. Thank you so much. To LW McQuaid, the proud sponsor of the channel. Guys, I tell you what, LW has gone way above and beyond. So please give him a thank you when you see him. So, with that being said, guys, y'all be safe out there. It's a crazy world we live in. We show that almost every night here on fubarOnPatrol. And also, if you can, be kind. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.